Hello, Immortal News family, and welcome back to our channel. In the last 24 hours, we have received the somber news of the passing of extraordinary talents, and today's episode is dedicated to honoring their memory. Before we start, we kindly ask for your support. If this video, or the legacies of these remarkable individuals have touched your life, please consider giving this video a thumbs up as a sign of respect and remembrance. Thank you. Number 8. Tony Slattery, a multifaceted contributor to British comedy and acting, was renowned for his sharp wit, infectious humor, and improvisational brilliance. Born in Stonebridge, North London in 1959, Slattery grew up in a working-class family and earned a scholarship to the prestigious Cambridge University. It was there he discovered his love for theatre and comedy, joining the renowned Cambridge Footlights, where he collaborated with luminaries such as Stephen Fry, Hugh Laurie, and Emma Thompson. This formative experience paved the way for his remarkable career. Slattery's television breakthrough came in the 1980s with appearances on Saturday Stay Back and Behind the Bike Sheds, but it was his role on Whose Line Is It Anyway? That cemented his status as a comedy icon. His quick thinking and unmatched improvisational skills captivated audiences, making him a standout on the popular show. Slattery also excelled on stage, earning an Olivier Award nomination for his performance in Tim Firth's Neville's Island. In film, Slattery shone in The Crying Game and Peter's Friends, the latter reuniting him with his Cambridge contemporaries. His diverse talents extended to children's television and variety programming, making him a beloved figure across generations. Despite his professional achievements, Slattery faced personal struggles with mental health and addiction, which he openly discussed later in life, earning admiration for his candor and resilience. Tony Slattery passed away on January 14, 2025, at the age of 65, following a heart attack. He is survived by his longtime partner Mark Michael Hutchinson. Tributes from friends and colleagues highlighted his dazzling talent, humor, and kindness, underscoring the profound impact he had on British entertainment and those who knew him. Tributes to Tony Slattery. Number 7. Robert Machray, an actor and contributor to stage and screen, was celebrated for his remarkable versatility and dedication to the performing arts. Born on May 4, 1945 in San Diego, California, Machray's early life in the vibrant West Coast arts scene ignited his passion for acting. He honed his craft through extensive theatrical training, performing in prominent Shakespeare festivals and at esteemed companies like the Los Angeles Civic Light Opera, Hartford Stage, and Playwrights Horizons. McCrae's career in television began in 1977 with the film Panic in Echo Park and gained momentum with roles in series such as Operation Petticoat. He became widely recognized for his portrayal of Fire Marshal Captain Dobbins in the iconic sitcom Cheers, a role that showcased his comedic timing and charm. He also appeared in beloved shows like Roseanne, Life Goes On, The Drew Carey Show, and Three's Company. In film, McCrae took on roles in Cutting Class and The Master of Disguise, demonstrating his ability to transition seamlessly between mediums. On stage, McCrae's talents were equally celebrated, with standout performances in productions like My Fair Lady. His commitment to the craft of acting extended beyond his roles, as he inspired many through his dedication to the theater. He retired in 2011, concluding his career with a guest appearance in the hit sitcom Parks and Recreation. Robert Machray passed away at the age of 79. He is remembered as a consummate professional who brought depth and authenticity to every performance. His legacy endures through the countless lives he touched, both on and off the stage, and through his contributions to the world of entertainment. Tributes to Robert Machray. Number 6. Ilana De La Garza, a renowned Mexican actress celebrated for her captivating roles in television, film, and theater, leaves behind a lasting legacy. Born in Coahuila, Mexico in 1950, Iliana discovered her passion for acting early on and began her career in the 1970s. She quickly rose to fame, earning recognition not only in Mexico, but also internationally for her exceptional talent and on-screen charisma. Best known for her work in Mexican television, Iliana starred in iconic productions such as Salome, Passion, Spell, and The Woman from the Windmill. She also made a mark in acclaimed series such as The Rose of Guadalupe, Women, Cases of Real Life, and As the Saying Goes. While primarily celebrated for her work in Mexican media, Iliana's performances resonated with audiences across borders, showcasing her versatility and appeal. Iliana was also a champion for the artistic community, dedicating much of her time to advocating for performers' rights through her work with the National Association of Performers, where she served as an advisor. Her commitment to the welfare of her peers solidified her role as a respected leader in the industry. She shared her life with her husband, actor Mario Casillas, and their loving partnership was a cornerstone of her personal and professional journey. Her warmth and dedication to her craft earned her admiration from colleagues and fans alike. Ilana De La Garza passed away at the age of 74. While the cause of her passing remains unknown, her impact on the entertainment world and her advocacy for performers will continue to inspire future generations. Tributes to Ilana De La Garza. Number 5. Natalie Dupri, a multifaceted contributor who revolutionized American Southern cuisine, leaves behind an extraordinary legacy as an author, chef, and television host. Born on December 23, 1939, to Walter G. Meyer and Evelyn Kreiser, Dupri grew up in the American South after her parents' divorce. Her early experiences in Southern kitchens ignited a lifelong passion for cooking. In the late 1960s, she pursued culinary training at Le Cordon Bleu in London, earning an advanced certificate that propelled her into a career of innovation and influence. Dupri authored 15 cookbooks, selling nearly 1 million copies, and hosted over 300 cooking episodes on platforms like PBS and the Food Network. She was the first woman since Julia Child to host more than 100 cooking episodes on public television. Her seminal series New Southern Cooking with Natalie Dupri launched the New Southern Cooking movement, emphasizing fresh, local ingredients and cultural heritage, reshaping how Southern cuisine was perceived globally. Beyond television, Dupri served as a chef in Spain, Georgia, and Virginia, and directed the Rich's Cooking School in Atlanta, mentoring over 10,000 students who went on to shape the culinary world. A 4-time James Beard Award winner, she was a founding figure in organizations like Les Dames d'Escoffier and the Charleston Food and Wine Festival. Dupri even ventured into politics, running a spirited write-in campaign for the U.S. Senate in 2010, humorously vowing to cook his goose. Married to historian Jack Bass, Dupri spent her later years in Raleigh, North Carolina. She passed away at the age of 85. Her influence endures in the kitchens and hearts of those she inspired, making her a true icon of Southern hospitality and innovation. Tributes to Natalie Dupri. Number 4. Buck White, a multifaceted contributor to the world of bluegrass and country music, leaves behind an enduring legacy as a musician, patriarch, and performer. Born in 1930, White grew up with a love for music that would define his life and career. His talent for the mandolin and deep appreciation for traditional sounds made him a beloved figure in bluegrass circles. In 1972, White formed the Whites alongside his daughters, Sharon and Cheryl, blending family harmony with exceptional musicianship. The group quickly gained recognition for their heartfelt performances, charting multiple singles on the Billboard Hot Country Songs chart. Their album Old Familiar Feeling featured hits like Hangin' Around and You Put the Blue in Me, showcasing their unique ability to bridge traditional bluegrass and contemporary country music. The Whites' achievements included induction into the Grand Ole Opry in the early 1980s, cementing their place in country music history. They gained further acclaim through their contribution to the "O Brother, Where Art Thou" soundtrack, performing the Carter family classic "Keep on the Sunny Side." This collaboration earned them multiple accolades, including Grammy and CMA awards, and brought bluegrass to new audiences worldwide. Beyond his music, White was a devoted husband and father, deeply committed to his faith and family. His daughters described him as fun-loving and mischievous, a man who lived fully and inspired those around him. In 2006, the Whites received the Distinguished Achievement Award from the International Bluegrass Music Association, recognizing their lifelong contributions to the genre. Buck White passed away peacefully at the age of 94, as the oldest living member of the Grand Ole Opry. His music and spirit will continue to resonate, inspiring generations to come. Tributes to Buck White. Number 3. Lin Taylor Corbett, a multifaceted contributor to the arts, was celebrated for her achievements as a choreographer, director, lyricist, and composer. Born on December 12, 1956 in Denver, Colorado, her early exposure to dance came through her mother, a pianist for ballet classes. Her passion for the performing arts led her to New York City at 17, where she began a remarkable career that would influence multiple disciplines. Taylor Corbett first gained recognition as a dancer with the Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater, later choreographing Prayers from the Edge, inspired by her experiences in the Middle East and Africa. Her innovative works extended to prestigious companies like American Ballet Theater, where she choreographed Great Galloping Gottschalk under Mikhail Baryshnikov's direction. She achieved iconic status in the world of film with her choreography for the 1984 classic Footloose. On Broadway, Taylor Corbett's work in Swing earned her Tony and Drama Desk nominations for Best Direction and Best Choreography. She continued to break new ground with works like My Vaudeville Man and her contributions to Carolina Ballet, including the celebrated Carolina Jamboree, which fused ballet with Appalachian folk music. Taylor Corbett received the Joseph A. Calloway Award in 2008, recognizing her excellence in stage direction and choreography. Her creative influence extended to her family. Her son, Sean Taylor Corbett, is a noted actor and performer. Lin Taylor Corbett passed away at the age of 68. Her contributions to ballet, Broadway, and film left an indelible mark on the arts, inspiring generations of performers and audiences worldwide. Her legacy is one of innovation, storytelling, and a deep commitment to the power of dance and theater. Tributes to Lin Taylor Corbett. Number 2. Gerard Olive, a multifaceted contributor celebrated as a climbing influencer and outdoor enthusiast, left an inspiring legacy rooted in his passion for adventure and exploration. Born in Tivissa, Tarragona, he was captivated by the natural world from an early age, drawing inspiration from the Edge of the Impossible documentaries. Seeking solace from the demands of his career as a chef and a personal heartbreak, Olive embraced hiking and bivouacking, sleeping in temporary shelters outdoors, as a way to reconnect with nature and himself. Olive rose to prominence in 2022 when a video of him suspended in a hammock high in the Pyrenees went viral, captivating more than 52,000 Instagram followers who admired his breathtaking visuals and adventurous spirit. His climb celebrated the raw beauty of mountains, earning him a reputation as a modern pioneer of alpine exploration. In spring 2024, he released Ikigai, a film chronicling his alpine missions, which resonated with audiences seeking meaning in simplicity and courage. Though devoted to his pursuits, Olive balanced his adventurous life with meaningful connections, often sharing stories of his climbs with family and friends. His final Instagram post, a montage of his 2024 climbs, poignantly reflected his enduring love for the peaks he cherished. Tragically, Gerard Olive passed away at the age of 41 after a fall from the Salancas Ridge while climbing Aneto, the highest peak in the Pyrenees. His family, in a heartfelt statement, expressed pride in his life lived fully doing what he loved most. Olive's influence continues to inspire climbers and dreamers alike, proving that passion and courage can elevate life's journey. Tributes to Gerard Olive. What's trending on the internet? News 1. Randy Mead, a beloved Malibu resident, left an unforgettable legacy after tragically losing his life in the Los Angeles fires. The 55-year-old surfer and photographer died while trying to protect his cherished home during the devastating Pacific Palisades blaze. Mead's mother, Carol Smith, shared their final conversation, recalling his call on January 7th when he expressed concern about the spreading fire. He said, "Mom, pray for the Palisades and pray for Malibu, and I love you." "I will keep that message forever," Smith said. Despite her pleas for him to evacuate, Mead believed he could save his home with a garden hose. Authorities later found Mead behind his residence, where he succumbed to smoke inhalation and thermal heat. Smith noted that he likely never realized what hit him, given the fire's intensity. A lifelong Malibu icon, Mead was a talented photographer, avid surfer, and deeply spiritual individual. His home, affectionately nicknamed the Crab Shack, was a hub for friends and community gatherings. "Everybody in Malibu knew him," Smith said. "He was more than a legend, he was iconic." Mead's life was filled with adventures, from photographing properties for celebrities to sharing his love for the ocean. While he faced personal challenges in recent years, his generous spirit and unpretentious nature left an indelible mark. Smith emphasized his impact. He loved life, people, and his community. "I'm proud of the man he became and the legacy he leaves behind." News 2. Dina Ament, a 77-year-old grandmother recovering from breast cancer, lost her beloved Altadena home to the Los Angeles fires, but credits her survival to her quick instincts and heroic neighbors. Diagnosed with stage 1 breast cancer 5 years ago, Ament has faced significant health challenges, including neuropathy, which limits her mobility. Despite these obstacles, her resilience shone brightly during the Eaton fire on January 8th. That morning, Ament's dog Sadie alerted her to the nearby flames. Ignoring the pain, she descended the 8 steps outside her home and prepared to evacuate. When her driveway gate failed to open due to a power outage, neighbors intervened, breaking the gate to allow her car to pass. "I owe them my life," Ament shared, expressing deep gratitude for their help. Before fleeing, Ament managed to retrieve essentials and lift her 65-pound dog into her vehicle. "A superhuman effort," she said, driven by survival instincts. Tragically, her dream home, where she lived for 12 years, was destroyed. Ament's daughter Andrea launched a GoFundMe campaign to help her rebuild, describing the home as a symbol of her mother's resilience in a space where she found comfort during her recovery. Over $5,200 has been raised so far. Dina hopes her story raises awareness about the added challenges disasters pose for individuals with disabilities. "People who have disabilities face twice the stress," she said, while remaining optimistic about rebuilding her life. News 3. Survivors of the sea story, sinking in the Red Sea, have shared harrowing accounts of their ordeal, spending 35 hours in darkness before being rescued. The yacht, carrying 44 people, sank on November 25, 2024, after being hit by a wave, leaving 4 confirmed dead and multiple others missing. The vessel was on a 6-day diving tour from Marsa Alam to Hurghada. Survivors, including Belgian diver Luciana Galetta and her partner Christophe Lemons, found refuge in an air pocket in the engine room. Despite hearing a rescue helicopter 8 hours in, no immediate help arrived. "We had no communication with the outside," Galetta said. "I was so ready to die." Another survivor, Sarah Martin of the UK, recalled asking crew members about the precarious rocking of the boat before the disaster, but her concerns were dismissed. Survivors also reported that safety equipment, including life raft supplies and emergency flares, was inadequate. Rescue efforts eventually brought 35 people to safety, but survivors questioned the delayed response. Egyptian diving instructor Khattab al-Faramawi led a critical rescue effort, reaching his nephew, dive instructor Youssef al-Faramawi, along with Galetta and Lemons. Constructed in 2022, The sea story was touted as safe, but survivors believe negligence contributed to the tragedy. "We are lucky to be alive," said Galetta, "but many families didn't get that chance. Their loss deserves answers." The incident has sparked calls for stricter safety measures and thorough investigations to prevent future tragedies. News 4. A Florida mother is facing charges after allegedly leaving her 5-year-old son alone in a park as punishment, according to local reports. Elise Angel Rodriguez, 20 of Miami Beach, has been charged with child neglect without great bodily harm, possession of a controlled substance, outlets including WPLG and CBS News Miami reported. Witnesses at the park told police they saw the child playing alone for about 20 minutes before calling authorities. According to police, Rodriguez admitted she left her son in the park because he was misbehaving. Officers later located her walking nearby and reportedly found pills and substances in her purse, which they allege she discarded in a bush. Rodriguez denied being under the influence of substances, WPLG reported. However, police claimed a witness said she appeared incoherent. The boy was safely transported to the Miami Beach police station, where his grandmother later arrived to pick him up, CBS News Miami confirmed. Rodriguez was taken into custody at the Turner Guilford Night Correctional Center but has since been released, according to inmate records. The incident has sparked discussions on parenting challenges and the importance of providing support systems for young parents. Authorities have not commented on the next steps regarding custody or Rodriguez's legal proceedings. This case highlights the need for both accountability and compassion as authorities work to ensure the child's safety and well-being. News 5. A North Carolina family is mourning the tragic loss of Heather Williams, a 25-year-old woman from Fayetteville, after her body was discovered in a wooded area. Williams, who was cognitively impaired, vanished after being seen on her family's Ring camera entering an unfamiliar light-colored sedan on the evening of January 4th. The Fayetteville Police Department classified Williams as endangered due to her condition, which limited her speech and made her vulnerable. Her family grew alarmed when calls to her phone went unanswered, and her sister Mary Williams said, "We knew something was wrong." 6 days later, on January 10th, police found her body near Newark Avenue and State Avenue. Her family now seeks answers, believing she may have met her suspected killer online. "She was so trusting and naive to the dangers out there," Mary told WRAL. Heather's family remembers her as a loving and fearless woman with a deep faith. "She loved life, her family, and God. She worked so hard to lead a normal life," Mary said. Authorities are urging anyone with information about Heather's disappearance or the car she entered to come forward. "Somebody knows something," Mary pleaded. The family hopes for justice and closure as they grieve the loss of their beloved Heather, described as a beacon of light to those who knew her. News 6. A Rhode Island woman, Christen Breton, is suing a veterinarian after her St. Bernard, Princess Freckles, tragically died due to a surgical tool allegedly left in her abdomen during a routine procedure. The incident, which unfolded over 2 years, has raised concerns about veterinary care standards and the rights of pet owners. In August 2022, Breton brought her puppy to the Rhode Island Animal Medical Center for a spay surgery and stomach procedure. Although Freckles initially appeared to recover, she soon developed worsening stomach issues. Breton, suspecting food sensitivities, never imagined the root cause was far more serious. By 2024, Freckles' symptoms escalated to severe vomiting. X-rays at another clinic revealed a shocking discovery: a metal object, later identified as a surgical hemostat, along with gauze, was left in her stomach. Facing invasive emergency surgery and a grim prognosis, Breton made the heartbreaking decision to euthanize her 3-year-old dog. "I was furious," Breton said. "It was preventable, and she suffered the entire time." Dr. Deborah Hirschman, the vet who performed the initial surgery, has been placed on probation by the Rhode Island Department of Health. Her attorney stated this was her first error since becoming a vet in 2011, calling it an inadvertent mistake. Breton's lawsuit seeks justice and hopes to prompt legal reforms, saying, "Pets deserve a voice, just like any other family member." News 7. Princess Kate Middleton returned to the Royal Marsden Hospital in London for her first public appearance of 2025, reflecting on her cancer recovery journey with grace and gratitude. During her visit on January 14th, the 43-year-old Princess of Wales, now a joint patron of the hospital alongside Prince William, spoke candidly with patients and staff about the long-term challenges of cancer treatment. "Treatment ends, but the journey doesn't," Kate shared with a patient, highlighting the enduring effects of cancer recovery. "It's a real challenge to return to daily life, but resilience makes all the difference." She also acknowledged the impact treatments have on families, saying, "It's so different for everyone, but being positive truly helps." Dressed warmly in a brown plaid coat and maroon dress, Kate expressed her appreciation for the hospital team. "I've made many quiet visits here, but today it's wonderful to publicly thank the incredible staff for their care," she said. The visit also marked Kate and William's official roles as patrons of the Royal Marsden NHS Foundation Trust. Kate, who completed chemotherapy in September 2024, continues to inspire others with her openness. In a heartfelt message last year, she reminded cancer patients, "Out of darkness can come light, so let that light shine bright." Hospital CEO Dame Callie Palmer called the royal patronage inspiring for both staff and patients. Kate's visit underscores her commitment to supporting those navigating cancer treatment and recovery. Number 1. Elgar Howard, a multifaceted contributor to the world of music, was celebrated as a conductor, composer, and trumpeter whose work redefined the boundaries of classical and brass music. Born on November 4, 1935 in Cannock, Staffordshire, Howard grew up in a brass band family, sparking a lifelong passion for music. His studies at the University of Manchester and the Royal Manchester College of Music connected him with future luminaries like Peter Maxwell Davies and Harrison Birtwistle, with whom he co-founded New Music Manchester, a group dedicated to contemporary music. As a conductor, Howard worked with leading orchestras worldwide and was pivotal in premiering groundbreaking works, including György Ligeti's Le Grand Macabre and several operas by Birtwistle. He served as principal guest conductor of Opera North and music advisor, leaving a significant mark on British opera. Howard's contributions as a composer centered on brass music. He expanded the repertoire with works such as Canto and Capriccio, performed by renowned trumpeter Håkan Hardenberger. His arrangements, including the Carnival of Venice variations and pictures at an exhibition for brass ensemble, remain milestones in the genre. His collaborations included conducting for the Beatles' Magical Mystery Tour and Frank Zappa's 200 Motel soundtrack, bridging classical and popular music. A champion of brass bands, Howard worked extensively with ensembles like the Grimethorpe Colliery Band, ensuring their music reached global audiences. His discography spans performances of works by Hindemith, Copland, and Fernyhough, highlighting his versatility. Elgar Howard passed away at the age of 89. His visionary contributions to music, coupled with his dedication to innovation and excellence, leave an enduring legacy in both classical and brass music. Tributes to Elgar Howard. Leslie Charleson was a celebrated actress whose nearly 5-decade portrayal of Dr. Monica Quartermain on General Hospital left an everlasting mark on television history.